That's our chicken being taken away by another coyote. It happened again.
Let me go show you what happened.
You guys see Bernard. He's just chilling where he can. He's hiding back here. Unfortunately, he doesn't have access to this front area where all the chickens roam around. There's the chicken coop, and as you can see, chickens all around us. So let me take you back here because this is where it all started. There's a white chicken. She was just casually doing her thing around here, and as you can see, there are those feathers. And it turned out the coyote was sitting right along here waiting to ambush one of the chickens, or waiting to ambush the chickens. So I don't know if it was right here or over here, but he was sitting there, and as soon as that white chicken came close to here, that's when he jumped out from this bush. And then Bernard jumped up, scared him off. So he wasn't able, he briefly got a hold of the chicken here. Bernard scared him off. The coyote then ran off, unaware that Bernard unfortunately will not cross the hot wire. So he ran off that way. Benny, our steer, was actually hanging out here. He got spooked by the coyote, and he had knocked down, went right through this fence right here, this hot wire, and knocked it down. I already came out earlier and fixed it, but he knocked this down. So Benny actually came out of his enclosure. Luckily I was home today, otherwise we would have had a free-ranging steer out in our yard and who knows where. But anyways, that coyote came around. Bernard, that's where I saw Bernard jetting off along here. And the white chicken made it out all the way this far. And she came out around the barn to right here. And there you can see her feathers were pulled out. She made an escape from this area, and ultimately that's where she got picked up. And then the coyote just casually strolled across our yard, around the driveway, across the road. I believe that's now 3 white chickens, I believe, that we just lost within about the last week and a half. It's becoming a major problem. Obviously, I knew this was going to happen. And, you know, recently our attempt to get the halo so that Bernard would be out here free ranging, that would have really helped. I mean, the coyote did get spooked out by Bernard. Unfortunately, since Bernard couldn't come out, or he wouldn't come out past, he won't come out past the hot wire. Otherwise, he would have went after the coyote, and he probably wouldn't be here. He would have still gone off after the coyote. But it's becoming a real problem. We actually have started selling off some of the eggs, and so we have some repeat customers, and it would be unfortunate if we could no longer supply eggs to them. But we once had a little upwards of 30 hens, and at last count, I think we're down to about 25. So they're getting plucked one by one. That coyote is going to be back for sure, and there's more than one. I didn't do a video of it, although I tried to do a short, or I did do a short, of a coyote that was really up close to the north end of our property. Shortly thereafter, after I noticed it, the farmer happened to come by. His calves just, or his heifers over there just had a calf. He happened to come by, and the farmer actually shot the coyote that was out there. So this is another coyote, and there are plenty of them around here. So I really don't know what the next best solution is, other than to, you know, put our hens in an enclosure. But at the same time, I really don't want to do that, because then they're not going to be free range, and they're not going to have access to all this wonderful stuff that they have access to. So now it's back to square one, really, trying to figure out the solution.